Moscow, one of the top 10 cities in the world for traffic jams. It's been taken over by millions of cars. In Europe, this problem was solved long ago by building special bicycle lanes. Needless to say, cycling is good for your health, and there's no problem with parking. But Moscow isn't Amsterdam. Riding a bike here is stressful. Cyclists are as defenseless as an 8-year-old child in the jungle. Even so, these intrepid two-wheeled daredevils brave Moscow's roads. They want to ride like people in Europe do. They've become a cycling brotherhood, united by their love of bikes. And that's brilliant, the R&I Group thought. R&I works with Opel, the well-known car brand. None of our competitors has ever tried to advertise cars to our adversaries, the cyclists. But bikes are not their only means of transport. Besides, they're a fashionable and clever bunch of young people, and that's precisely our target audience. It's a thin line between love and hate. We've traversed that line by offering Muscovites the new Opel, the first car designed with cyclists in mind. In 2012, Opel afforded support to cycling fans in organizing bicycle-related initiatives. To start with, we held nighttime cycling excursions to historical locations. We got a great reaction at the famous Night of the Museums event, creating art installations out of cars. In conjunction with the Let's Bike It cycling movement, we held 5 cycling quests, with participation growing each time at a staggering rate. We announced our gatherings at various hipster hangouts where cyclists gather in droves. Winzavod, Red October, Flacon. Of course, Opel held a massive publicity campaign for all this cycling fun on social networks, but we didn't try to sell. In fact, we didn't advertise anything at all. We just said, guys, Opel's having another cycling get-together. Hook up with us, it'll be cool. And in the end, a real wave of interest in the two-wheeled lifestyle developed. No joke, we got an unbelievable number of people registering for the Moscow Cycle Nighttime Bike Ride. 7,000. And this isn't Amsterdam, it's Moscow. That's probably the reason our movement has been supported by the TV Rain and other progressive media outlets. What else could they do? At the end of summer, the first cycle parade in Moscow's history took place. We had thousands of participants, and the authorities even had to block off the roads for us. You may be asking yourselves why a commercial brand spends so much effort on a non-profit social movement, and how does Opel fit into all this? Well, it doesn't really, except that in 2012, sales of the entire Opel line increased by 17%, and 1 out of every 5 cars was purchased with Opel Flex Fix. In the summer of 2012, the first cycle lanes and parking facilities for bikes appeared in our unbearable, dusty, jammed, overheated, wonderful, amazing city.